Okay, here's my setup for this trial for reading the touch panel, which is equipped with a Focaltec 5626 controller directly attached to this board, which is also from Focaltec. The board is obviously prepared for something else than using this. The board can probably take out through a USB port the coordinates, but I don't have the software and I'm not using it in this way. I'm just using the board as a reader. As it turns out that these connectors here are directly linked to this pinout here. If I use jumpers to connect from here to here, I would be using all these electronics, but I'm not enabling it. I'm just using it as a way to connect the pins to the Arduino. So the pinout is correctly set up. There are two 3-volt pins that go to the board. There are 2 grounds. I'm feeding this through an external power supply, which is not now connected, but I'm feeding it through this external power supply to make sure that the Arduino doesn't make any doesn't mean any constraint in current. And then I've got the Arduino. I've connected the grounds together, so we have a common ground for both cards, or for both electronic systems. And then I've got the signal wire, the clock wire, and the interrupt wire, which goes into pin number 2. Okay, so this is the simple setup of this board, which is connected through this connector, which is 10 pin at the 0.5 pitch. Okay, so this is the way it is set up. Let's see now what happens when I touch. I've just made a signal, a mark here, just to make sure that every time I press in the same spot, even though I will be possibly switching a little bit the position, but at least it's in the same area, so I can know if the reading is somewhat logic or not. Okay, so I'm going to prepare everything so I can read the information on the serial monitor and see what happens.